Okay, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where we are consistently failing to reach the moon. This is my second attempt at recording this. I actually went in and got some science and built a new launch vehicle to get us to the moon, and found that my microphone had been recording nothing but noise. So I'm going to have to go back through some of this, see if I can remember. I believe I bought this with the science, which is nothing exciting, but that got us to this, which gives us separatrons, which means we can now have a slightly safer decoupling with all of our empty fuel cans. And I also picked up, was it this one? Yeah, with drogue chutes and heavier landing struts, which hopefully should help us out a little bit. So I have 137 left, so I can't pick up another one in this tier. I could pick up one of these, but these are just aerodynamics for planes, which I don't tend to mess with, and that's going to be a whole nother list of disasters once I start playing with those. So we'll just leave that for now. I would like to get some proper wheels so that I could make a moon car or something. Okay, so I'd need at least this one here, which is going to be 300 science, and I'll need that to get to it, which is another 160, and a processing lab. But being that I can barely get, or I can't even get a capsule up to the moon and back yet, I'm not going to worry about a mobile processing lab. Okay, I am going to actually call this one the Moon Lander, just on the off chance that gives us that little extra bit of luck we need. I don't think this is going to make it. I haven't, I don't do fuel calculations and whatnot. We may make it, we may not, but I'm going to give this design a try and see where it goes. We have 3 guys with us this time. Jeb, Bill, and Bob. Seems appropriate. I'll take whatever help I can get. I've got separatrons, as you can see, so when we detach, those should fire and launch those away from the capsule, or away from the rocket, I should say. And hopefully this will work. So cross your fingers and let's go. Now, ooh, that wobbled a bit. Okay, I realize I've made the landing area, or landing section, heavier than the last one, but I don't know, I think we can do it as long as we don't run into any of those disasters on the way up like we have been having, because if we can just avoid those, I think we're okay. But let's see, I think I've got all of this right. I took a quick look through it, but let's go. Whoa. Probably should have strutted those boosters together too. That might have been an idea. Didn't like the way they were flexing for a second there. I put more RCS on though, so hopefully that'll help us. But at this point I just want a rocket that successfully gets all the way out of the atmosphere with no odd disasters or weird turns. No somersaults. Whoa, Jeb's having a good time. The others look slightly concerned. Yeah, they're fine. This is going to work this time. I hope. Maybe. But we're not going to get very far on these boosters from the look of things. I don't think I really want to put more boosters than that, but yeah, I probably should have just strung those together. Made it a little more solid. I just want things as solid as possible in this game, because if it's not, it's just going to break free or do something stupid. And you're going to waste a lot of time. Let's see. Alright, no problem so far. Get a surprise. Okay. Cautiously optimistic. So we started just ever so slight turn there. Not much. Just a little. There we go. It's, wow, fairly stable. That's cool, but weird. I'm not used to that anymore. Get more of a turn. I know I'm not doing this in the most efficient way possible anymore, but, you know, I just want to get up to orbit, and I just don't care anymore about being the most efficient. Edge over a little more. I'm being extra careful not to tumble this thing end over end, because we have been having issues doing that. Okay. Coming up on those two being empty. Cross your fingers. Beauty. May be in luck this time. Don't want to say that too loudly. Where are we? $25,000. All right. It's probably actually better that I skip showing all the construction this time. It takes a minute to do, and it's time that we could spend doing other stuff, so I don't have to make edits and speed up other sections of the video. I know a lot of people like watching the actual construction stage, so maybe I should actually put those in there and just speed them up a bit, but for this video, yeah, I guess it's not in there. Though that's mainly because, yeah, my microphone wasn't working and it screwed the whole thing up, so I just exited the whole thing. Didn't bother to save it. What are you doing? 42, okay. It's still stable. A little weirded out by that. Oh, even Jeb's looking professional at the moment. It's weird. There we go. That is weird. But I am not complaining, I'm thrilled. Just weirded out. Okay, I think we're going to get up to about 85. Give or take. I think we may even have enough fuel to do this. Maybe not. We will find out. And 85. Okay, no issues. I forgot to put landing lights on this thing. That figures. It's always something you forget. Every single time. No matter how careful you are. There is something you forget to do. Just the way it goes. Considering the other problems we've been having so far, that's kind of minor. So let's get up here. Almost to our apoapsis. Good enough. Flip on the RCS. I put a fair chunk of those on this time. Even on the lower stage here. So let's do this. Perfect. Crank up the speed. Get ourselves in orbit. Okay, I've gotten a little too close to my apoapsis. Again, we've had far bigger issues than that along the way. Okay, not bad. Going very well, actually. Huh. More fuel than I would expect to have at this point, but okay. I'm becoming too pessimistic playing this game, I think, is what the problem is. It's that new aerodynamics model. It just keeps wiping me out, just causing all sorts of things I don't expect. I have to relearn how to do even simple things like getting to orbit again. I do appreciate the new aerodynamics. It does add some new interest to it. It does make it more difficult, yes, but more interesting. So I appreciate it. Where does that put us? 68. Okay, well we'll swing around and fix that. Okay. Close enough. RCS is on anyway. I am actually getting optimistic this time. It concerns me. Because I know more than likely I'm going to end up getting disappointed again. Woo. 107, 112. More than enough. Alright, where is the moon? There it is. Set target. Okay. We're probably at the wrong point in our orbit, to be honest. Yeah, that don't look right. I'm gonna have to orbit or something. Because I can't, if I don't really want to just burn extra gas. But we can do it. There we are. That's a moon landing. Well, an encounter anyway. Alright, let's go with that. That is a 41-second burn. Okay, it's not bad. And we are right next to that marker. Come back. Come back. There we go. I'm going to quick save here. This is the best shot we've had. I don't want to give it up. Okay, and round about here. We haven't even used our final... that was not the one I wanted. Stop that. Okay, we have actually. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. Thank you. I don't like the look of that. Why is it doing that? Okay, stop it. Having a hard enough time here. I don't need stuff breaking off just for the heck of it. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good. I keep saying that because I'm still so surprised by it. This is not the best approach we could have had, in all honesty, but I'm not arguing. Take whatever the game's given me at this point. Come on. I think I'll probably adjust the approach after we manage to get it. Ooh, okay. Just so we can come in a little more even with the moon there. And come on. That's a bit wonky. What does that do? Whoa, that's an interesting approach. Let's just fix that, shall we? Okay, good enough. Moon encounter. That's that's an interesting moon encounter. I may just leave that as it is. Alright. Let's get over there. How is everything here? Fuel's fine, propellant's fine, charge is fine. I think we're good. I should stop saying that because something's going to go wrong. Okay, so we're obviously going way too fast. That's going to eject us if we don't do something. But then obviously we were planning to do something. And... oh! Nice! We're just going to go straight in, are we? I'm half tempted to actually do that. Just come straight at the moon and just gun the engines and screw going with an orbit. Land wherever we land. And actually, I'm just going to do that. Yes, I know it's a horrible mistake, but I'm going to do it. There we are. Stick to that, will you? There. How's our fuel doing on this stage? Oh, tons. We should be okay. In theory. So let's get a little closer here. And yes, this is a very bad idea to do it this way, in case you're wondering. But I'm thinking most of the people watching this would know that, because you play the game. Let's get a little less altitude here. But being that I have this whole stage here left still with tons of fuel in it, I feel like I should... Oh, there's a nice view. Should we get a picture of that? There we go. Aerodynamic overlay. What? You're not doing that, are you? No, so I don't see it. Disabled, okay. Now I just have an extra random screenshot for no reason. Screw orbit. Check surface. Okay. Gonna have a fun time judging this, I guess. Let's slow down a little bit. Okay, not bad. May have started that slightly late, though. Not sure. It's always hard to tell when you're just screaming straight towards the planet like that, rather than coming down in a nice gentle orbit. We might just be alright, though. And we've got a nice, pretty flat area here to land in. I'm kind of surprised by that. It's a nice little fluke. Okay. May be good. It's coming in pretty quick, though. Okay, 10,000 meters. I think we're alright. There we go. I'm gonna have to ditch this stage before I land anyway. This isn't Minmus. I don't want to risk trying to land on that and balance it out. So, I will have to get rid of it. But it's just about out of fuel anyway, so we might as well. Let's get a little further down. Not too much. Okay. Might as well use the last of that fuel. I should probably get rid of that so I don't actually land right on it, too. Goodbye. Let's put gear down, shall we? Oh good, they're all on the right way around and whatnot. You never know with this game. There, I've slowed down too much now, but that's fine. Better safe than sorry. Oh, incoming explosion. There we go. Okay, wow, this is a very easy moon landing for some reason. Now that I've said that, I'll screw it up the last second. Okay, going very well. Damn. These are really heavy-duty landers anyway, so they'd probably absorb quite a shock, but I prefer not to anyway. And I think we have touchdown. Bang. Okay, I knocked that a little hard. But we are there. SAS off, RCS off. We have finally made it to the moon. And from the looks of it, we have enough fuel to get home again, which is probably even more surprising. I am absolutely shocked. Facing the wrong way, but that's all right. Let's get some of these guys out here, shall we? Oh, look, we even have some debris over there still. Okay, come on. Come on. Dude. I thought he was going to kill himself. Okay, yeah, you can... okay, turn off the jetpack. There we go. Now you can move. Don't be an ass. Aha. Jebediah Kerman having a great time. Let's see, let's Take a surface sample. 120 science. The darker midland surface appears to be made of basaltic rocks. That's lovely. EVA report. You want to say something dramatic and poignant about the plight of Kerbal kind in this grand universe, only to be cut off by random radio chatter that the situation is normal. Only 32 science for that. Let's plant a flag. Alright. First moon landing. Jeb, Bill, and Bob were here. But Jeb got out first. Alright. So, let's see. I could run over there and check that out. Let's get Jeb back inside first, though, and get some of the science out of the way, just so I don't forget anything. Let's see. And we have a scientist this time, so we should be able to do some proper science. Well, I should have brought him out, actually. That was a stupid thing to do. But anyway. It's Jeb. You had to let Jeb be the first one out, let's be honest. Okay. We have a materials bay, which will get us 100 science. You leave the sample bay doors open on the moon and do something else for a while. Alright. We have a barometer. They say insanity is doing the same thing multiple times and expecting a different result. You check the atmospheric pressure again anyways. 48 science. Alright. Thermometer. Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment. Okay, 32 science. I don't care. I'll take it. We got mystery goo. The goo seems to be less dense here. 40 science. Alright. And we'll grab the other one as well, just to finish off that last little bit there. Okay. Close that up. And, Alright, we're kind of running out of time for this episode already, which is a shame, because I would like to spend more time here. But, I want to have a good ending to this episode, so let's actually head back. Okay, first things, let's rotate the planet. I just find it easier to get back when it's facing backwards in the orbit. Which it's not going to do, is it? The moon doesn't, damn it. Okay, be that way. See if I care. It's alright, I got tons of fuel on this thing, I'm not worried. Let's see. Let's just go, shall we? After quick saving. There we go. Launch! Launch faster. Come on. We do. Let's do that. Mistake? Probably. We have tons of fuel, right? Maybe? We don't have a ton of fuel left anymore. We're actually using a fair bit of it. This could be bad. I actually turned over too far. Yes, I have noticed that. This wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't screw things up somehow. Doing this very badly, I think. We quick save, we'll be fine. One way or another, we're getting home this episode. Come on. Okay, tell you what, we'll stop there and we'll go up to the apoapsis. How many people have I got screaming at the monitor right now that I'm doing things horribly wrong? Kinda curious. It's always bad when you're watching somebody else play a game and just they're It's a game you find totally natural, but they're doing it completely the wrong way. Okay, come on. Okay, let's do it this way then. Just do that. That'll do. Where are we now? Stay on retrograde, will you? This is a really chunky looking lander, isn't it? Oh, look, there's the moon in the background. Should we go for another screenshot? Oh, aerodynamic overlay again. Okay, fine. Take another one. I should reassign one of those. I'm not sure which. Okay, we're coming in very fast. Might as well burn off that fuel. Actually, what we should be doing is separating from that bottom section. That's a little more important. Oh crap, too late. There we go. That's a bit of a tricky maneuver there. Alright, I think we're doing okay. And here we go. Way too many parachutes on this thing, but it's a good thing. We have landed. Intact. Okay, we have made it back. We have made 411 science from that, which is a nice help. I would have liked more, considering how much effort it took us to get there, but when the missions go that easy, I don't complain. So that went really well. These guys are all ready for their next mission, and we're done. We have finally made it to the moon. So next mission, we'll probably go back again. Just to get some more science from somewhere else. Maybe I can use some of this science to build a car. I don't know. We will see how it goes. But that'll be next time, so I will see you then.